to him. So can you see how the devil will try to get in the middle of anything? Can you see how the devil will try to tear things up? But John had such wisdom. John verse 27 answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given to him from heaven. John says, anybody that's ever came to see me, anybody that's ever walked into the waters and been baptized, it's because God did it. I am not responsible for any of this. I'm not nothing great. There's nothing I did that's special. Everything I've done has been because God has ordained it. And I think that's important to remember. Sometimes, every now and again, we start to think that we're a little more important than we are. Sometimes we start to think we're a little bit more valuable than we are. Sometimes we think we're a little bit better than we really are. Now, I'm not talking about, downgrading yourself or hurting yourself or abusive talk to yourself. I'm not talking about things like that. But you've got to guard against pride. And I think this is what's kind of rearing up in John's disciples is, who's this guy? We're the ones here first. We were doing this first. John, what do you think about this? John said, I'll tell you what I think about it. Verse 28 rather. Ye yourselves bear me witness. You heard me say this, that I said, I am not the Christ, but that I am sent before him. John says, it's not me. They don't need to follow me. They need to follow him. The fact that they're going to him is what they're supposed to do. The fact they're going over there. And that's what I'm telling the ones who come to me. I'm pointing them to Jesus. Now look what John says. He that hath the bride is the bridegroom. Now who's he talking about? He's talking about Jesus. But the friend of the bridegroom, talking about himself, which standeth and heareth him, rejoice greatly because of the bridegroom's voice. This my joy, therefore, is fulfilled. John said it's not me, it's about him. He is the bridegroom, and we are the bride. It's about him, it's not about me. John says, in fact, I am the friend of the bridegroom, or the best man, or, if you will, the maid of honor. I have a role that I am to fulfill. Now, what did the friend of the bridegroom do? Well, there's a few things they did. First of all, they arranged things. They would arrange things. They would make plans. They would schedule things. They would invite people to this upcoming wedding. Jesus told a parable about that. He said the king sent out his servants to invite those to the wedding. So the friend of the bridegroom was responsible for inviting people to the wedding, to everybody about the wedding, and arranging certain details within the wedding. Friend, I'll tell you, we are called to be a friend to the bridegroom. We are called to go out and tell people that soon the bridegroom is going to come. Who's the bridegroom? The bridegroom Jesus. We are to tell people soon, very soon, he's coming. Soon and very soon, he's going to his bride, and there's going to be the marriage supper of the Lamb. And if you're in Christ, friends, you're not in the bride. We are telling we're inviting others to the wedding. We are telling cancer. Come to Jesus. I want you to know Jesus. I want you to be saved and come in to the family of God, to be a part of the bride. The friend not only arranged things, but they accompanied the groom. You've heard me say in movies, sometimes the women would have ladies with them, would help them. They would help them dress, would take care of them, would help them need, whatever they need to have, they would support and be with them. Well, the idea of friend bride was a very similar thing. He would stay with, as possible, the groom to take care of him, just be there with him, make sure he had everything he needed, and to spend time with him. Friend, if we are going to be a friend to the bridegroom, we need to spend time with the groom. We need to spend time with Jesus. We need to be with him. We need to fellowship with him. We need to worship him. We need to listen to him. We need to learn him. We need to spend time with him. I want to be a friend to Jesus. I want to be a friend to the bridegroom. How do I do that? Well, I'm helping arrange this thing. I'm trying to tell people, hey, come to the marriage. I want to accompany him. I want to stay with him. Something else that the friend of the bridegroom did is they announced the coming of the groom. You read this in the 10 virgins. There were 5 wise virgins and 5 foolish virgins. And the 5 had oil lamps and were trimmed, waiting on the bridegroom to come. And the 5 didn't have oil in their lamp, and they went out. What happened? Well, remember that it's at midnight, a cry went out. Behold, the bridegroom cometh. They knew that. Who made that announcement? The friend of the bridegroom would go, and as the groom was coming over the hill to get ready to come and get his bride,